An AI-generated post for your viewing pleasure. Have you ever considered how a structured understanding of justice can reshape higher education? Today, we dive deep into a remarkable research paper that unravels how students perceive and engage with justice in academic settings, using an innovative tool for measurement and assessment. Join us as we dissect a groundbreaking research paper on justice perceptions in higher education. The authors aimed to develop a reliable instrument to assess justice dimensions, enabling institutions to better understand and respond to student needs. This video will explore the core findings, methodology, and implications of this study, offering insights into its potential impact on the university experience. The research paper in question focuses on the design and validation of a tool intended to measure students' perceptions of justice within educational context. It centers around 4 key dimensions: responsibility, inclusion, capacity, and sustainability. By evaluating these dimensions, the study seeks to provide institutions with concrete data that can lead to meaningful improvements in student engagement and perception of fairness. To achieve its goals, the authors employed a rigorous methodology, employing exploratory factor analysis to validate the tool. This approach ensured that each dimension of justice was accurately represented and that the instrument was reliable for assessing student feedback. The meticulous validation process included multiple phases of testing, indicating a thorough commitment to ensuring the tool's effectiveness. The findings of the paper reveal significant insights into how students view fairness within their academic environment. By utilizing the newly developed tool, researchers identified critical areas of strength and weakness within existing institutional justice practices. The statistical significance of the results highlights that this tool could genuinely inform policies aimed at enhancing educational equity. As discussed in the paper, the dimension of responsibility emphasizes accountability among students and faculty. This aspect is crucial in fostering an environment of trust and transparency, which can profoundly affect students' overall experience. Furthermore, the study illustrates how inclusion plays a pivotal role in making students feel valued, leading to a more engaged and dynamic learning culture. Capacity, another dimension explored, focuses on empowering students to effect change within their institutions. The paper clearly delineates the importance of providing adequate resources and support for students, enabling them to take charge of their educational journeys. By doing so, institutions can create an environment that not only invites student participation, but actively encourages it. Limitations of the study are also acknowledged, particularly regarding the tool's initial application within higher education. The authors note that while the foundation for measuring justice is solid, adaptations will be necessary for application in other contexts, such as corporate or governmental sectors. This limitation highlights an area for future research and development as the conversation around justice expands beyond academia. In summary, this research paper offers valuable insights into the perceptions of justice among students in higher education. By developing a validated tool to assess these perceptions, the authors present a pathway for institutions to align their practices more closely with the needs and expectations of their student body. This could result in significant shifts toward a more just educational environment. The interactions among the dimensions of responsibility, inclusion, capacity, and sustainability create a complex landscape for understanding justice in education. The paper's findings indicate that addressing these interconnected areas may enhance overall student satisfaction and engagement within their respective institutions. The research serves as a call to action for universities to consider systematic changes grounded in these principles. As education continues to face scrutiny and calls for reform, this study emphasizes the need for institutions to adopt robust measures that accurately assess and promote justice. The tool's potential for informing policy and enhancing student experiences signals a promising shift towards addressing inequities in the academic landscape. Curious about how this research paper can apply to your institution? The findings invite us to reflect on our own environments and consider what measures we can implement to create a more just academic experience. How can these dimensions be integrated into current practices at your university? If you've enjoyed this in-depth examination of the research paper, consider what it means for the future of educational justice. Reflect on the implications of these findings and how they resonate with your experience. As the authors indicate, understanding and acting on justice perceptions can pave the way for transformative changes in higher education. Before we conclude, it is important to stress that this exploration does not constitute medical advice. The insights provided stem from an academic research perspective and are intended solely for informational purposes. In closing, this research paper serves as a critical resource for understanding and measuring justice in academic settings. Its development of a validated tool offers an innovative approach that could reshape how institutions engage with their students and enhance the overall educational experience. The potential for this research to inform policy changes and foster a culture of equity is significant. As we are challenged to rethink our educational landscapes, let us consider how best to support and empower every student through informed practices grounded in the principles outlined in this study. Thank you for joining me in analyzing this important research paper. If you have any questions or thoughts about the study, share them in the comments below. I'd love to hear your perspectives on how such tools could impact justice in higher education or any other contexts where they might be beneficial. Also, if you enjoyed this content and want to stay updated on similar discussions and analyses, please subscribe to this channel. Your engagement helps foster a deeper understanding of critical issues in research and education. This review not only highlights the study's contributions, but also encourages further dialogue around justice in educational context. As we delve deeper into these discussions, let's keep exploring the significant impacts research can have on real-world practices and policies. Again, thank you for watching and for your interest in understanding how justice is perceived and assessed within the realms of higher education. I hope this discussion has sparked your curiosity and led to meaningful insights about the topic. Remember, your voice matters in the conversation surrounding educational justice. Don't forget to share your thoughts and subscribe for more insightful analyses in the future.